It's the Zach Sang Show. Zach Sang Show.
Oh my God, I refer to myself as daddy sometimes. This is everything I needed.
There you go.
Yeah, man, I call a lot of
She
people.
calls everybody daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
I'm sorry to tell you that.
I don't call everybody, but some people I look at them and I'm like, hey, daddy.
But you know, what is...
No, I don't know. I'm not sure how that happens. It just does.
Is there an aura around me that says,
Perhaps.
Daddy?
Perhaps.
I'll take it.
Just have a look about you.
It is Zach Sang. We are backstage at the Billboard Music Awards.
Yeah.
I'm here with...
Come up here, Sean.
Yeah, come on over.
There we go.
Let me sit
Don't take offense by this, but I'm here with living legends. I mean, living icons.
Thank
The
you.
GoGos.
I don't take that offense. That's thank you.
really sweet.
I mean, you get it. You must get it often, yeah?
No, I don't know. I'm usually like walking my dog and cleaning up his mess, that kind of stuff.
We just
like
have regular
everybody.
lives.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It is 35th anniversary of Beauty and the Beat.
It is.
Which, did you know that Justin Bieber kind of used Beauty and the
Yes.
Beat with Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, he did that song, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, he did.
What'd you think?
Well,
Did
I mean,
he come to you for
no.
permission?
I didn't know that. What's
No.
the deal, man? I missed it.
You can't. A title is a title.
Go ahead.
A title is a title.
If this was 25 years ago and an artist did that, how would you react? Would you react differently?
Well, I think go get something original.
Exactly.
It's like, but I mean, it's fine. He can do that. I mean, good for him.
Okay, cool. What do you think of the next generation of music? That's kind of where I live, and that's my space, you know?
Right.
It's a very interesting time right now at pop radio in particular. There's a weird shift going on. We're redefining what it actually means to be pop music.
Yes.
Rock and roll, some may say, could come back in different areas. I mean...
Yeah, that's a tough market because it's for a rock band, it's very, very difficult these
Exactly.
days, I think, to break into radio.
Well, 100%, because
Right.
when you guys were creating singles, your smashes were on pop radio,
That's
because
right.
pop radio is
Like,
literally what was
pop
popular.
covers everything these
Right, there
days,
was the
you know?
Yeah.
the FM stations.
Covers a lot.
And, I mean, I grew up listening to 60s radio. I mean, the station that you had a gamut of rock, pop, soul. I mean, there was everything
Yeah.
played. And then it kind of factioned off into FM. It was more like the hard rock.
Exactly.
And then there was pop stations.
Very strictly genre specific.
Yeah, it was. Now
yeah.
it's like, if you're writing a song, it was that urban pop feel to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And there's no home really for rock. I mean,
Not that,
alternative rock isn't rock. There's rock. Do you think?
Talking classic rock.
But
Yeah.
classic rock, there's stations and they play classic rock.
But where the categories are, the years, right? They're old.
Yes.
There's no real home or opening for the next generation Go-Go's. Or has there?
I don't know. Who knows? We're waiting. We're waiting for that.
Someone do that and see where it lands.
Yeah.
I mean, you see other girl duos. Like, have you heard of Tegan and Sarah?
Of course.
Of course.
What do you think?
Alternative
Yeah, very
/ pop, baby.
exactly. Not real rock.
No.
Well, here's my thing.
Yeah.
In their minds, they were rocking.
The
They're rocking.
references, hold on, it's kind of like schooling yourself as an actor.
Yeah.
An actor will watch really old movies and see Cary Grant or see these classic actors. In music, where the original artists that put out music, like, you've got like Elvis and the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and Rolling Stones. I mean, that's where all, it's in the history, in the DNA of what we're listening to now, but it's not really, some people aren't privy to that, and it's more of a, I think it's an important thing to know the history, because I find it fascinating where everything kind of came from and morphed into.
Well, you have to, right? Because
Yeah.
the songs you listen to today on the radio, there's pieces of Elvis,
many
like you
elements,
said.
yeah, it is, of
exactly.
that. Absolutely.
It's made up of some of your smashes. Elvis.
There's
everything.
so many things like it. You can see elements, and when you listen to productions, elements of 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Elements of soul stuff. I mean, it's all a mishmash of.
What are your thoughts on
different things.
heavy production and EDM? Do you think that whole era and the era that we're currently in kind of has taken away a little bit from live music? Because you don't see bands as often.
Yeah, well, I have an appreciation for EDM, but
Yeah.
I like to see a band. I was talking to somebody the other day about going to a show and watching a DJ and most folks, everybody's dancing and they're all kind of like, kind of high on life, let's put it. And I don't know, it's just that's a whole different thing because I don't know if I could sit through that.
It's
I
a different.
couldn't sit through it. I'd have to be dancing or doing something.
Well, it's a different
having a couple
show.
Drinks or something. I don't know.
You don't really watch. There's nothing to watch.
There's nothing to watch. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but actually, they do have some like crazy
lights
shit going
and
on.
everything.
Okay,
Right.
so Gina and I
That's
were
true.
asked questions about who our first bands that we ever saw. I saw the Beatles.
And
She
I
saw
saw
Led Zeppelin and the Who.
Led Zeppelin opening for the
what
Who
the
was my
hell,
first
you know?
show ever.
And
In
at the
I have
end,
1969.
goosebumps.
And
That's
at
crazy.
the end, Keith Moon and
Pete
Pete Townsend were trashing. I mean, that kind of stuff you can't get on a recording.
No.
It's so cool
Yeah,
to
it's-
see a live band that just is in the
mean, that's-
moment
we
and
lo-
doing their thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's sort of our preference. But
Old school.
I have no, have no problem with.
No, I like new stuff too. I mean,
See,
it's all about for me.
I mean,
it's
Diplo
all
and-
about the song.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
If the song moves me, I don't care who does
and
it.
like the Diplo and the Bieber stuff is
Yeah, and
fantastic.
Skrillex.
Like
Skrillex is cool, yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, Diplo, Skrillex. Where are you
Wait,
now, Jack?
what-
You.
Yeah.
Very cool.
A different sound and a different look for Bieber, and I think it's kind of
That
taken the
made him-
genre.
And to me,
Yeah.
when Justin Bieber did that song, it was with Diplo, right?
Yeah.
Skrillex.
Sorry, or where are you now?
Yeah, and I
Or
was
what
like,
do you
"Nah,"
mean?
You're right, and I thought like, wow, to me in my mind, that sort of like took him to a different level.
Why was it? What was it
I
about
don't
the
know,
song?
It just made to me. I just thought that wow, he can do a lot of different things that I didn't know he was into.
It was
or
good to
capable of.
challenge
I don't-
yourself as an artist, and now it seems like people are, they're reinventing themselves faster, than,
Yeah.
I mean, Madonna did that a lot, like over her career, and that
Yeah,
everyone,
always. She always did.
There's a lot of
reinvent herself for
reinventing,
every-
and it's okay too if that's what you want to do. The Go-Go's, we haven't reinvented ourselves. We just are like who we are.
Exactly.
And you see what you get, and we play
get
live.
what you see.
There's no tape. There's nothing. There's no dancers. We are there, and that's what we do.
Is it because there's a different air that's just genuine about your music from the core, right? If that makes any sense, right? I mean, you could be you. There doesn't need to be any
It's not
bullshit.
necessarily. It's about who we are as a band too, because we came together in an extremely organic way.
Yeah.
And we found each other.
We didn't meet each other on a reality show. Or
No. I mean, we did, just from the ground up, a little garage band from LA that played, and then Gina joined, and we got a lot better because she made us rehearse, and then it's like. It was so organic, and the writing of the song, everything was organic, and that's what we still are. That's who we still
But like
are.
we're not dissing anybody.
No, of
by
course.
saying this.
No.
It's
No.
it's all
There-
different, and however it works. I mean,
That's right.
I think it's marvelous and wonderful when somebody makes it. It's so difficult these days.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in
like being
someone's-
struck
a new
by
artist's
lightning.
shoes. I really wouldn't.
Is it what makes it hard? Is it the internet? Is it the way you break? Because I feel like nobody's going out and playing club gigs and getting beer bottles thrown at them. Like that
that's
doesn't really
certainly-
exist anymore.
It makes for like a different kind of an artist. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
The School of Hard Knocks. You know what I mean? Like it's nowadays. It's like a lot of folks make it by just being on TV shows.
Yeah. The
and
YouTube?
I get that. I get or YouTube or. And there's a place for everything. There is
Yeah.
a place for
I
everything.
mean, I find it's all about like if you love what you do and you have that passion about, and you can't think about doing anything else. This is what you do.
Yeah.
Then it's like you could be on a
It's
reality
undeniable.
show. or
Yeah,
you
then
could
it's
be,
undeniable,
Yeah.
right?
EDM, anything.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Transcends no
That's
matter what.
my bottom
Absolutely.
line. Yeah.
Does it still amaze you that you guys get to come into situations like this, walk
Yes.
around and
Yeah.
talk about your music still to this day?
Well, I've got to say today, every single person we've talked to has been so excited to talk to us, and genuinely, that is amazing
Yeah.
to us, I mean, because we haven't done a radio thing in a very long time, and that is it honors us, it feels good.
Your music is still around today. It's timeless.
It's
Well,
pretty
thank
cool. Very happy about that.
Your final tour. You're about to go on it, yeah?
Yeah, we're yeah. I
What,
guess.
what, I was told final.
I'm
It's fine.
I'm
It's called a farewell tour,
know,
and
I'm
all
hoping we
we
do more
we
of
always say, look.
Okay.
Over our period of our career, we've tried to end things many times. Inevitably,
something comes up, and then we're like, oh my god. It's
so,
like
but I think with the actual touring, like that kind of traditional touring,
Yeah.
that's what's ending. That's what I think.
Okay.
But as far as other things, we don't know. But then never say never. We don't know.
So
A lot of Justin Bieber references in this one interview. Never say never is another one. It's good.
Ooh, Justin.
I like it.
a lot of
Where's
question
the
marks
Biebs? We
here.
wanna
It's
see
good.
the Biebs. Where is he?
We're just as confused as everybody about this.
The two of you and your chemistry, your connection, it's inspiring. The fact that it's there's so much love between the two of you. Yeah?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
It has to be
I
based
do.
on
Yeah,
love.
it is.
Wow.
And mutual respect.
Inspiring.
That is very true.
Really, as a guy who does a radio show with a group of people and has been doing it for years, I know the importance of camaraderie and team and being chemistry and understanding what you
So
have
important.
Well,
and
here's-
letting it ride and mutual collaborative respect.
But here's the deal. The sum of the parts
Yeah.
in this respect is far greater than the individuals. And we are all
We know that.
Our egos are all in check because we understand when we get on stage and what happens and how we translate to the audience and how we, they get to walk out of there uplifted and they get to be, bring it out in the world,
Yeah.
The shows are always
So
really
fun.
a lot of
because
fun.
we have so fun on stage.
Yeah,
and
we
even
do.
they've been doing this forever.
Because
I
we're
mean,
just
we
sort
really
of flying
do.
by the seat of our pants and we'll make mistakes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just goofy, fun.
You can do you at this point.
Yeah.
No
we-
regrets?
We always have been.
Yeah.
No
It's
regrets.
like,
No regrets.
No.
We're here right now doing this awesome show, and that's because we don't have any regrets.
Amazing.
Otherwise, maybe we'd be somewhere else. We don't know.
Your life would be completely different.
Yeah.
The GoGos. Hey.
Hey,
Thanks.
thank you.
Thank you for this conversation. I greatly
you.
appreciate it, and I thank you for the time.
Thank
It was
you.
good. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Bye.